Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to Greendale. Greendale is a town in central Victoria, Australia in the Shire of Moorabool local government area. 76 kilometres or 47 miles west-northwest of the state capital Melbourne. It is believed that the name is descriptive of the area and Dale Creek flows through the township. Prior to European settlement, the area around Greendale was inhabited by the Kutung, the Walkaround, the Wurundjeri, the Jara, and the Northern Band indigenous tribes. And I do apologise if I haven't pronounced that correctly. The early settlers noticed a variety of native flora and fauna, including kangaroos, bandicoots, dingoes, and 2 species of quolls. Now, quolls are those carnivorous marsupials native to Australia and New Guinea. The Greendale Township was surveyed in 1859. In 1869, the primary school was opened, and in 1877, an Anglican church was partially opened. The incomplete remains of the church are in a paddock opposite the Greendale Hotel. The former Holy Trinity Anglican Church, or the Half Church as it's known locally, was only ever partially complete and is now privately owned. Disappointingly, the church was to be built via community funding, and that total amount of funding was achieved, but the church was left with only about a third built, and as you see it today. Work commenced in 1875 and ceased in 1877. The last service was held in 1924. It was sold and used as a hay shed initially, and work to restore the building began in 2010, and the current owners have repaired it to its current beautiful incomplete state. A Catholic church was also recorded in the Australian Handbook in 1903. Also worth noting is the Greendale Post Office opened on the 1st of January 1867, and John Cain, the 34th Premier of Victoria, was born in Greendale in 1882. In 2005, Paramount Pictures filmed the children's literature classic Charlotte's Web in Greendale, with production drawing on local builders, gardeners and material suppliers, as well as casting for extras. The Greendale Sheep Farm, Moorabool, and its oaks and poplars trees was considered a location that closely resembled the American town of Maine, with its striking autumn colours. The owner of the property fought to keep the number of American-style barns construction for the filming on their property, despite some local opposition. So without further ado, let's take in the sights and sounds of Greendale. We'll also have the drone fly around a little bit later in the video as well. Now, just as a heads up, at the Greendale Hotel, we arrived roughly around 10 a.m. and by the time we got here, there were quite a number of motorcycle clubs touring around the area. There was also a lot of trail bike riders that had parked up their four-wheel drives with their motorcycle trailers, touring around some of the tracks in the area also. Now, the pub is very popular with the motorcycling community. When I was there, I think the lady behind the counter was like basically non-stop making cups of coffee for everyone. This is relatively early, so we're talking about 9 or 10 or even up to 11 o'clock in the morning when all these motorcycles come, and they do like to come when the weather is good and mainly on the weekends from what I've noted, because I do come through this area from time to time. So it's worth noting, it is a great place actually to come and have like your motorcycle club or your car club that you might be part of to come and tour to. It's a lovely location. I'm sure the pub could, or the hotel could cater to all your needs. You'd have to contact them through their website or ring them up on the phone line. And the lady there that was running the place was terrific. So I thought I'd give you that as a heads up, especially those that might be just coming up on their own and want to have a look at some of the motorcycles that arrived there. It's open for lunch, so the counter meals that you normally get in most pubs is what they serve, and I understand it's very good. Now, I'd like to take the opportunity here just to give a shout out to the actual owner of this church on their private property. You can't just wander on, it is on someone's private property. And when I arrived there, I saw them in their driveway, and I asked if I could film, and they were okay with it. But more importantly, they knew the history of the church and the town also. So I very much appreciate what was mentioned and giving me the opportunity to film this church. So my hat off goes to them. And they were also the ones that did all the renovations and the repair work to bring it back to how you see it and how it was left basically in 1877. So yeah, my hat goes off to them. They did a great job, or they contracted people to do a great job. It wouldn't have been cheap. So well done. So here we are nearing the end of this video or presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon, and please consider subscribing. Subscribing really doesn't cost you 1 cent, and it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and those on motorbikes particularly, ride safe, and have a great day.